Hi there, my name's Dave and I really enjoy wine. It's been a couple of weeks since I've done a YouTube video as I've been busy being on holiday, doing wine tours, doing all sorts of other things. But today we're going to get back into doing some wine tasting with a Verdejo wine, which is a white wine grape typically grown in the Rueda area of Spain. The Rueda area is just the east of the northern part of Portugal, because Portugal, of course, is in Spain, and just go east of the northern tip of Portugal, and you're in Rueda. It was originally used to make oxidized, sherry-like wines for a long time. But in the 1970s, a company called the Marquis de Riscal, they're the ones that sell Tempranillo, and it has a sort of a netted plastic netting on the bottle. Anyways, that company began to make a fresher style of Verdejo, and of course it caught on. Interestingly, in Spain, the grapes are harvested at night to maintain the cool temperature. Otherwise, it's just too hot, and the grapes get too hot when they're harvesting. Also, the grapes are less oxidized when they are harvested at night. Now, Verdejo that we're trying today is not from Spain. No, it is from California. There's a company called Matchbox Wines in a place called Zamora, California, and they make a line called Tinto Rey, which is to do with big reds, basically. This is not a big red, but it is Spanish. So some of the wines that Tinto Rey makes are Tempranillo, a red blend, a rosé, and of course this Verdejo. It is grown in what is called the Dunnigan Hills, and that has a Mediterranean climate. Warm days, gravelly soil, not very much rainfall, so ideal conditions for growing things like Tempranillo and Verdejo, which are both important Spanish grapes. This particular wine is on sale right now at the BC liquor store. I just happened to find out it was on sale for less than $18. It's regularly $20. So still, even at the regular price, a pretty decent value. Today we're going to try this Tempranillo and see how it tastes. All right. Medium lemon clear on the appearance. On the nose, I said a clean, medium intensity. I got lemon, peach, apricot, elderflower, honey, cheese as well, and then I got some sort of, and I have a hard time with this one, some sort of minerality, underlying minerality, but it's not like pencil shavings or flint or something like that, but there seems to be some sort of minerality, but I can't quantify it or qualify it or whatever you want to call it. So, but you know, not super complex, but very pleasant. All right, shall we taste then?
Sure.
All right. So I thought it was dry on the palate, but it was fruity. Like it definitely was fruity tasting. Medium plus acidity, high alcohol, and the alcohol. Let's see how it's 13%. So it's actually a little bit more towards medium. So, anyways, medium body, medium plus intensity. I found the flavor quite strong, and a medium minus finish. I found that the actual nice flavor tapered off fairly quickly. I have tastes of lemon, lime, sour peach, like those sour peach candies, honey, and cheese. So maybe a little bit of that minerality. I wasn't sure. That's sort of hard to tell, right? I thought it was very food friendly though, like with my beautiful Dauphin cheese and crackers. Just brings out the flavor of it. Overall, I thought it was balanced. Not, you know, it was acidic, but it was fine. The length was just okay. The intensity was quite was very good, and the complexity wasn't overly complex. I rated it as good to very good because of the food friendliness, that it was such a nice match to food. I can imagine sitting there. I mean, this is unusual for a California wine. Like, California wines usually are kind of meant to be just on their own, right? And if they're good with food, that's great. But this one definitely is a food wine. I really liked it. Also, I thought it's a drink now wine, though. I don't think you have to hang on to this one. And I found it interesting. Here we are in 2021, and the latest vintage, because I checked on their website, is 2018. So I thought that was interesting. There isn't a lot of Verdejo grown in the Okanagan, but there is one winery that does specialize in these kind of Spanish wines, and that's called Terra Vista in Naramata. So if you're interested in doing a tour of wineries that includes Verdejo, then Terra Vista Vineyards is the place to go to. If you are going to be in the Okanagan this summer and would like a wine tour of the region, which is customizable, flexible, and completely private in the comfort of your own vehicle, please follow the link down below where the arrow is pointing in the comments.